they leave? How does it happen?
It happens is that I finally was able.
And if it, by the way, if it was such hell to live there, why don't you just leave? You didn't have to leave. Why don't you go somewhere else where it wasn't such hell?
Can I answer?
No. I'm asking you the question so that you can't answer.
Okay, well, I didn't want to cut anybody off.
I'm asking you a question.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you
She
can
made it impossible for me to leave.
Why did she make it impossible for you to leave?
She went and called Section 8 and told them, oh, he's running a business there. And, mind you...
Were you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was.
And so it's her fault, not your fault for running a business. And Section 8 isn't going to let you... Here's the thing. I don't get Section 8, so I don't get to have somebody pay 90% of my rent. So there's certain people who are entitled to it, and who have earned it by virtue of their misfortune at the moment. That's the idea. And they can't give it to those people if you're scamming. That's the idea. So you're not allowed to run a business out of a Section 8 apartment. Do you understand that you're not allowed to run a business out of a Section 8 apartment?
No, yes, I can.
You looked me right in the eye and said, yeah, I was doing it, but it's her fault I couldn't move. She made it impossible because she blew a whistle on my bad conduct.
Right,
but that's her fault, not your fault for doing the bad conduct.
That I can.
It's not your fault for doing the bad conduct. It's her fault for blowing the whistle on you.
What conduct? I didn't do any
Running
bad
a business
conduct.
from Section 8.
No, I can do it. It says I can do it, and they reinstated
Well, then I guess that
No,
that wouldn't have anything to do with it, would it? So
Alright.
why else didn't you move out in 5 years?
Because that process of her calling took 6 months for a hearing.
Okay, 5 years. 5 years you didn't move out. Look, because let me tell you why you didn't move out. Because it was cushy.
Cushy.
Okay? Of course it was cushy, because otherwise you move out. If it really was hell, okay, then you would have moved out after 5 years. You're not going to put your children through that. You're not going to put your wife through that. You're not going to put yourself through that. But you keep staying there, coming up with a list of violations, hitting up the system, and dragging it out. It's amazing to me.
I don't see how I
It's
did that.
amazing to me. So now they finally leave, and how is it? Under what circumstances do they finally leave?
Okay, when he was evicted. He was evicted.
Okay.
And it was 2 parts of the petition. Yeah.
Do you have the judge's order?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the petition.
Let me see the orders. But your grounds for keeping the security deposit, well, you told me one of them, which is that he hadn't paid the $64 in over a year. But what else? Is there another reason?
But this is just when he left.
Yeah.
He destroyed the apartment.
How? Let me see what you found. Hand it to Douglas, please.
There's 3 stories. I lived 1, there was a tenant on 2, and he was above. Water was all over my floor. So I'm assuming run up to the tenant above me saying, you know, you're knocking, bam, bam, bam. You have a leak, water, I'm being flooded. She looks around, she says, it's not me, it's from up there. We ran up there. Oh my goodness. The only thing I could hear was water. Tried to open the door would not open. Ran down, called the police, 911, told them what was going on. Fire department comes. Run upstairs, bam, down the door.
So you got to replace the door. Go on.
The
you
door
damage to your apartment. Damage to the middle apartment. What did they find?
In other words, they found it. I have the report.
Let me see the report. What did they find? What do you
They
find?
found approximately 2 inches of water. All our places got flooded.
How do you know he did?
Because he was the last one up there.
Ladder 54 forced door to top floor apartment.
I wasn't there. I don't even know anything about it.
Found sink running with the drain purposely clogged with rags.
What?
Water was 2 inches deep and covered the whole kitchen floor.
When was this?
How are you not in jail?
How am I not in jail?
How are you not in jail?
Or she's going to be...
What happened when Ladder 54 wrote this over? Did you call the police?
Well, I called the police and I was informed where was he. I didn't know where he was because he had left in the night. Left that night.
Section 8's going to know where he is.
Okay.
And you didn't think he was going to pay his own rent at the next place, did you?
Section 8 wouldn't know because he went
They'll know. They'll eventually know.
But
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That the police did not follow up on this?
No.
When some guy has destroyed your entire property by shoving rags into a sink and leaving them running and chuckling as he walks out, isn't that great? With his wife and, yeah, let's show the kids how to be good people.
Exactly.
Let's show that. You, my good Lord above.
There were 4 children in that apartment under him.
I
There
am
were 2
sick
adults.
to my stomach right now.
Yes.
I am sick to my stomach. This is what's wrong with our country.
Yes, it is.
Okay?
Yes.
Because when we don't